up. Oh, that is sensational. Has he done enough, Foxes? Oh, that is a big spin. Here we go then, the lights. They're on. It's 5.
And it's lights out and away we go!
And no one's away on my screen. Not sure what's happening here. Now everyone's seemingly getting away. That seems the craziest slow start. I am not sure what has been going on here. Either way, Snacks making hella moves on those mediums, going really deep in the corner, going around the outside. We've got Mello up a few places. Sorry, yeah, Mello it was making the moves. We've got the Alfa Romeos P2 and P3 at the minute. Unbelievable centre hold station as well.
Tempo's had a stonking start as well, Blue. He's up 4 into P10.
Oh my goodness me, look at that. Side by side with Fury.
And the inside.
Oh my goodness. Oh, the Aston Martins! Oh, the Aston Martins, they hit! Both the Aston Martins colliding. So we've got Storm Twister. Oh, they're side by side again. Storm Twister and Blocky. We got Storm on hard tyres. So that is no doubt having a bit of an impact here. He's going to be extremely slow on these opening few laps, trying to get them up to temperature, trying to get them to start, you know, just giving some of the grip that they do have. Oni-chan is doing well. He's up into P10. Blocky missing out. He's on the medium tyres. Let's bring up some of that detail then. Let's see what tyre everybody has chosen. So it's mediums pretty much all round. Senna, interestingly, near the top of the pile, chooses to go onto the hards to start this race. That's going to be very tasty. Speaking of tasty, Lager and Flecky, P12 and 13, they are right behind Blocky here. Going to be some moves being made here. I got a feeling that Flecky is going to start out. Oh, he has to yield a little bit going through that corner. Makes light work of Lager, who goes wide. Does he make a lunge? No, he doesn't. Thinks better of it. He is on those hard tyres. A little bit deep. Oh, what a save! What a save that was. Renix gets past him in the Alpha Tauri. Oh my goodness me. Let's have a look at that position change, shall we? Wow, look at Oni-chan and Renix both up 4 places. Ultra up 3. Mello up 2. Wow. An unusual start, it's got to be said.
Very unusual
that was
start.
Very strange. It seemed to take an age for the lights to, the lights went out. It seemed to take a while for the drivers to pull away. But,
yeah, Senna now paying for the hards. He's getting swamped by medium runners. So Exotic, Ultra, and now he's got Agent all over the back of him. Fury's joining that little squabble as well. Meanwhile, 2 out front, Jacob and Snacks going along nicely. Mello's dropping her back a little bit, but say the train now behind Mello includes Exotic, Ultra, Senna, Agent. Fury's just a little bit too far back at the moment. Ellis has had an early stop, so Ellis is onto the hards.
Yeah, he is.
Obviously took a little bit of damage getting sandwiched by the 2 Aston Martins early on. Which is a shame, really. He had a decent start at Ellis and got swamped a little bit.
Yeah, it's all into is it where, you know, turn 1 less. It's quite a deep corner, so you can go a bit wider. You know, there's room to avoid, but at the end of that Campbell Straight, it really pinches, and it's only, you know, to go side by side through there, very, very tough to do. So yeah, there's always going to be someone that gets a little bit pinched, things that go a little bit awry. But look how close this is in general. I mean, we've got Snacks and Jacob at the front at the moment, just half a second between them. And DRS surely has been enabled as well. We're on lap 3. We'll stay on board with Snacks here. Flying Dutchman is gaining. It's a textbook overtake. There we go. DRS open. Can he get outside of that 1 second window? It's going to be tough. Both on mediums. So who's playing the long game here? This could be a really, really good fight for the first win of the season.
Senna didn't really fight Agent.
No, he's playing it smart.
Held the right hand line on the Camel. But yeah, the overspeed from Agent far too much, so he's just going to slot in behind. I think Fury's now in DRS of Senna. Storm holding P9. He's got Blocky for close company. Largo is in P11 on the fringes of the points. Only trying to keep in Largo's DRS. We've got a Alpha Tauri round, I believe. That is Callum Rennick.
Oh, and he's lost the front wing as well. Oh my goodness, not quite sure where he's lost that.
Blocky picks up our first warning.
Yeah, 3 second time penalty for multiple warnings there. Oh, that's a long way back to the pits when you've not got a front wing. You got to be so careful there, and he's already on the hard tyres. That's going to make things really difficult for Renix and his strategy. Snacks, meanwhile, not been able to build up too much of a gap over the course of the of lap 3. Oh, and a big wobble. That's a huge wobble on the exit. Jacob is going to find his way through. But with that wobble, surely that then means that Snacks is going to get the DRS along the Kelg straight. And most likely, so it's bad and good news. Holds it nicely through there. It's going to be exactly the same. He's not using his ERS just yet. There we go. Here it comes with the DRS. Not as easy as it was on the previous lap. Jacob distinctly closer this time. But now we've got...
And Senna didn't get he's lost the DRS of Agent as well.
Look at this as well. We've got Exotic a few seconds behind. About 3.9 seconds behind. Mellow, just over half a second. Ultra, I mean, right on the gearbox. I mean, it takes one mistake, one error for a bit of all sorts to happen. I don't know, does Mello look vulnerable here, or is he? I mean, he's punching. He's a fantastically well, very impressive in these opening few laps.
Yeah, he's had a very, very strong start to this race. Again, Callum Ultra, we all know, we saw him in Canada last season. He is the personification of patience in this league. He is quite capable of sitting on someone for as long as he needs to, and then making the pass when he needs to as well. So
all going to come down to patience.
Very much maybe a case of he's only here because he's choosing to be here.
All going to come down to patience.
See, he's got a run coming through Bronchimon though. He's going to have a look into the bus stop. Oh, he had half a look, didn't he? He had half a look.
I think a little lock-up from Mello as well. But he's going to get the DRS here, but surely along this Kemmel straight, it's going to be a bit of a foregone conclusion, because that gap between Mello and Exotic has now exceeded that 1 second deficit. So Mello's not going to get the advantage of that. Exotic's starting to pull away. BRT Jacob though, a bit further up the road. Oh, he's right on him. Surely it's going to be a change in the guard up at the front. Yes, and it is. Is it? Yeah, there we go. Side by side. Makes light work.
Change as well. Callum Ultra far too much overspeed for Mello.
Nice and easy with that DRS. Phenomenal. Some really, really good clean overtakes so far. As Agent gets past. Oh, Mello. Oh, Mello. Oh, Mello. It's all gone wrong. Oh, what's he done here? I think he's gone on the curbs a little bit too much. The problem is there's so much traffic around him. He's got to be really careful of his tyres right now. He's got a bit of a gap. He's got to be extremely careful. Mello then. Oh, what a start the man had. He was running up in the podium places. Finds himself P11. Big push for him to get into the points. Hang on, is that Fury without a front wing? I think it is. Fury is trying to hold position. Oof.
Got a nice little battle here, say Lager and Tempo right on the back of Fury. I don't know how Fury's lost that front wing.
He's got to be careful.
I'm hoping he didn't clip Mello.
Got to be really careful here. Again, one mistake and accident happens. This is the thing. You know, it's, the car's able to go flat out, but the understeer is going to feel, particularly through corners like this. You know, that little left.
Doing the sensible thing and backing off. Like you've got to assume that Fury's going to pit.
Yeah, absolutely.
So doing the sensible thing, backing out, Lager giving him the room in case he understeers. That's top tier driving, gents. That's top tier driving.
That had the you know, the ability to have a huge accident. But he was no, Mello.
John's tempo.
Oh, Mello far too hot. Into turn 1, Tempo was on the hard tyres, but didn't really have the space to make a move. Tempo was already beginning the turn. He has gone right.
Arguably didn't need to make the move as well, because all he sacrificed is giving Tempo DRS down.
This is it. Oh, he's picked it up. He's not trying
this is
again.
Why
I thought he was looking at it.
Yeah, I know I'm a bit of a hypocrite, because I think those of you that were around long enough for the old Friday League, I think you had you've seen me make a La Source overtake or cutback attempt on Blue. But yeah, it's actually one of the worst places to overtake, because all you're doing is basically putting yourself straight in the firing line to be got back at down the Kemmel Straight. It's only really a move you want to make if you can guarantee your DRS of your own, either from a back marker or another car in the train. BLT Jacobs now settled. He's sitting behind Snacks. Maybe he's doing a little bit of DRS harvesting, just using the DRS to get straight along. Let's see what the stats are saying. So Jacob managing to save a little bit of DRS. He's got a good amount of percent over Snacks at the moment. Just sitting there biding his time, dare I say.
Now, in terms of, you know, good positions, again, let's have a look at these tyres here. We've got Senna on the hard tyres, currently P6. Now, if he can maintain them and just, you know, those as he starts approaching what's going to be his... I mean, how crucial a factor is him on softs at the end going to be? I know they don't last very long here during a race stint, but with everyone, you know, where they're starting on mediums, they're kind of committing to that medium hard strategy. I mean, the thing is, it's a long old lap on what are distinctly quicker tyres, so the time that can be made up over it, you know, even 5 laps, you know, 5 laps on these tyres, like, it could be really, really interesting. I almost want, you know, laps 8. I want it to be like lap 18, like now. You know, it's going to be a really, really exciting finish towards the end of the race. Let's have a look and see.
And interestingly enough, Jacob, we got a run on Snacks, didn't fall into an overtaking spot. It wasn't using any ERS.
No, I think.
So I don't.
Oh, sector 2.
Maybe slight.
We've got a McLaren round
as well, maybe.
Oh, Flecky round.
It's Flecky.
Oh,
second time he's lost it there. He lost it there in quality.
He did, yeah.
Ravage.
Yeah, he did. He needs to come back.
Depending on which what name you want to use for it. I don't particularly like using either name because I hate the corner.
No, he's gonna.
Very bad memories.
Yeah, he's gonna have to nurse that back. Now, Flecky as well is kind of known for doing some interesting things with tyre strategies. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. But he is a BFL winner. He is a race winner in the BFL. He put in an amazing performance.
Famously,
very famously.
Yeah, famously stole a victory at Singapore, didn't he? After Callum Ultra made a mistake in the race that he will not always want to talk about. But yeah, Flecky is a race winner in the BFL. Long time leader, Lager, big lock up. So he's lost the gap to Tempo. Now he's under threat from Mello.
This battle here, Lager and Mello, I get the feeling is going to be, you know, season long.
This was a three-way fight.
Well, this is it.
Three-way fight. Lager was right on the back of Tempo. He just lost it with that lockup. See, now we're at the point though where the hards and the mediums are kind of equal on pace. So it's very, very difficult to kind of have one over the other. Here comes Mello then.
Oh, does he make it? Oh, that's so amazing. Great drive. Oh, Lager! Oh, Lager's out!
Lager's split on the
curb. Lager!
Oh, no.
Oh, in his BFL debut. Lights it up.
Going so well.
Oh,
It was going so well.
Oh man, not what was needed. In the Red Bulls, it's a DNF. It has a full course safety car. It is then, chat. Oof. My goodness me. We got Ellis, his teammate, down in P13 at the moment. Let's see what's going to happen here. Coming up. Oh, Snacks, I think, tried the dummy. But both him and Jacob pit. I think, you know, this time of the race, I think is obvious, isn't it? Box, use the hard tyres to the end. Senna, I'm intrigued to see what he does, actually. He carries on. Yeah, he carries on. Okay. So I think Senna is going to inherit the lead here. But Snacks is coming out of the pit lane. So I think only just Senna inherit P1. Now this is the thing.
Yeah, it's a no-brainer for the medium lads because they're only like 1 or 2 laps away from their window. So it's a lot harder decision for the guys on the hards. So Senna in a little bit of an awkward situation now in terms of he's going to have a tyre disadvantage to everybody around him.
It's not ideal. That is the sort of nicest and best way I can say it. It really is not ideal because his ability to push and try and generate a gap right now, you know, it's not really gonna happen. I mean, he can try, but he's ultimately going to be losing. I mean, what was it, about 17 to 18 seconds, wasn't it, for a pit stop? I mean...
Yeah, 17 and a half.
And what we talking delta difference between the softs and the hards, do you think?
Oh, I mean, it's what, 1.4 when they're both new.
Yeah.
In terms of 1.4
so you're going to have new versus old. Right,
so that's obviously going to go. That's going to go up when you're looking at these guys having aging hards at the end.
And with the softs being, you know, you're talking about 5 laps or so that they can last. You know, you're talking what? So you've got to make up, say, 20 seconds. So you're looking at, you know, 3 to 4 seconds a lap quicker to make up that difference. I mean,
yeah,
I'm backing Senna to do it. I think he's got the ability. I think he really can. But that is a lot to ask. You know, under a lot of pressure. You know, debut race in the BFL. Yep. He's currently leading it. You know, I love it. I absolutely love it. Now,
you know me. You've been racing with me long enough. I'm always a fan of doing something different and doing something unexpected and what every other people, what others may not do. And I'm a very big fan of this. I think if I'm in Senna's shoes, I'm doing exactly the same. To be honest.
I mean,
because I say you've got to assume at Spa that a very high chance of a safety car because it's very high speed, a very long lap. All it takes is one safety car in the right place for Senna later on, and it could be an easy win.
I mean, the other thing to consider is, do you know, push like crazy? You know, is Renix? Not sure what's happened
Renix
there.
Is retired.
It looks like it.
That's a pit lane retirement.
Interesting. Not sure what's happened there. I think he's left the session, but I think, is his car coming now? I don't know what's quite happening there. On my mini-map, I'm not quite sure what is.
Yeah, so the car will come out, when you retire in the pit lane, the car will go through the pits and it will pull up at the first marshal's post.
Right, okay.
So that will disappear quite quickly.
Well, the grid is all starting to form, so it would not surprise me if we do get the safety car in this lap. But the whole race dynamic changes now. You've got everyone grouped back up together. Crazy. Senna will obviously become the de facto safety car as well.
So Carrot comes into the chat, obviously a BFL legend. So Carrot, who's now one of our stewards.
He's also not subscribed. Carrot, outrageous.
I'm also looking forward to the speeds in later. Hopefully we don't have too much work to do from the outset. There's not
No, I
actually a
don't
lot
think
of
there is.
work.
I've got to say, there's
Thankfully,
been
touch
some
wood.
really, really good moves. Some very sensible
But yeah,
yields.
Carrot saying he would have got off the hards. He would try and extend his mediums either to the end, or he'd pray for another safety car.
See, like, this is where I might do
I mean,
things
you wouldn't
different.
be too far away from a...
I think I'd go
Yeah,
mediums.
I mean, you wouldn't be too far away from a medium.
Yeah,
window,
this is what I'm
because you're
thinking.
looking at them doing roughly 10 laps.
Yeah, this is why I'm sort of
So
thinking.
by the time this safety car comes back in, you're not a million miles away from that.
Like, go crazy on those hards, push all you can. If you're being swamped by the guys behind who are on the newer hards, then yeah, then I would sort of say, okay, mediums it is to the end. If it's, you know, fairly even, you're able to kind of compete for a few laps, well then yeah, they might be worth extending them. So yeah, lots for him to ponder. Safety car is in this lap, chat. Everyone just getting that last minute tyre temp.
Yeah, only if you do want to leave and rejoin to set your wheel, bro, just let me know before you do, so I can have an invite ready straight away.
Bear in mind, you've got Flecky and Ellis, they're sort of at the back, but on new mediums. So you've got Storm and Tempo in that mix as well.
Tempo on new mediums, yeah.
This is it. So, safety car is now in the pit lane.
Question is, when is Senna
I
going to
think
go?
he's gone already. I think he is gone and underway. He did not wait around. I like that. It's allowed the grid to stay pretty nicely spread.
Ooh, Jacob having half a look at Snacks.
Oh, there was a little
Exotic's
nose
been caught
poke,
napping
wasn't
a
there?
little
I don't know. I get the feeling. Oh, Jacob! Oh, Jacob!
Oh, Jacob!
Oh, he hits the wall! Oh my goodness me! Drama on the restart. Then BRT Jacob, a little wobble, gets some wing damage. He's on what? Very new hard tires. Oh my goodness! He's gonna get a slipstream here on Exotic. Snacks gets. Oh, Snacks and Senna. Oh my goodness me! That's so close. Snacks around the outside, gets the job done to take the lead.
Yeah, Jacob with
wow.
that wing damage did not manage to get it stopped for Lecom, so he's lost a couple of positions.
Yeah, he has.
Straight line it.
Oh, he's struggling. He's down into P6, but can he pit? Get on another set of mediums, go towards the end? I think that's good. That, you know, he clearly has damage. He's now got his teammate behind him, so I think it's going to be another pit stop for him.
We saw it, didn't we? We saw it. I was on board with Agent, and I saw the end plate fly off. I'm just, it looks a bit more substantial than just end plate damage, though.
Oh my goodness me!
Well held, sir. Well held. I mean, it is only front end plate damage.
Oh, and he's got the time penalty for it, though. He went so wide, and he's picked up 10 seconds worth of time penalties. Oh, one small little snap of oversteer has massively cost him here, but we're only at the halfway stage. This is what is so exciting about this. Still plenty of time left in this race. Snacks then.
Yeah, just to say, you guys in chat who are saying it's potentially unfair that he's got a 10-second penalty for something like that. We have actually brought up an appeals process in this year to protect the guys from that. So obviously subject to a clip. So hopefully Jacob has grabbed a shot of that. But if he has, I'd imagine that's a pretty easy deduction coming off. And I say we thought of it just for that reason, because I say like there's nothing he could do there. He did well to hold it, so then come back on having a 10 seconds. It's probably a little bit harsh, but we shall see.
So any points when it comes to the sort of final standings at the end of the race? Should a decision be made like that, where where they've been penalised, 10 seconds on their time, if we deem it fit to remove it, we will retroactively go back in, look at the time differences between each of the drivers, and when we release the sort of final sort of finishing list. That's not the right words, but you know what I mean. It will be put in there accordingly. So say for example an unjust 10-second time penalty, finished second place with a 7-second gap, he would retroactively be awarded the win. Now that In terms of you know, next steps, it's a thing on YouTube. We always put the Q3 replay and the full race replay as well, so you can go and watch it all back. And then the confirmed you know, race finish, it will always get posted the day after. So tomorrow you will get the race results, championship results, you know, both drivers and constructors as well. Senna does choose to pit. Let's see what he's going for here.
We just saw a nice bit of team play from him then. Actually, he got under attack from Exotic.
Soft.
Made the sensible team decision. Yeah, he's gone soft.
No.
But yeah, he chose not. He chose not to fight his teammate Callum Ultra. So he's swapped onto a set of softs.
Wow. I've just got.
It's
a bold strategy, Cotton.
Cotton.
Whoa, was not expecting that at all. I thought mediums were a safe bet. You know, brand new, a big push. No. Oh.
Jacob's back in.
He is.
Jacob's back into the
pits. He is back into the pits. What's going on here?
He obviously didn't want to be on those softs. He obviously wanted to keep
one
on
lap
the
and he's gone back onto the hard tyres. Okay, I like it.
So Largo has got some inside information. He's sitting in a party with Senna, I believe. Senna wanted mediums, and they've stuck softs on the car.
No, he's not.
So that's
not changed
that's unfortunate.
He's not changed it. Oh, big wobble for tempo there. Woo, that was well held. Agent now finds himself up into P4. Ultra into P3. Exotic and Snacks lead the way. P1 and 2. 3 second gap. Oh, Flecky retires.
Oh, Flecky's gone.
Where's he gone? Oh, he's gone right at the bottom.
He's gone in Stavolo. Yeah, end of the exit of Stavolo. He's obviously just ripped up the rears and into that right-hand wall.
We're not able to see it. I don't think it's going to be a full course safety car, because the thing is, there's a lot of time between a car actually, you know, passing him again.
Coming up to him, yeah.
But a full course safety car would be an absolute win for BRT Jacob. No, it's not. Car is cleared.
It's not. Car's gone. It's another man crying for that safety car would be Senna. Maybe just to fix the mistake his pit crew had done to him. But tempo making moves though. These mediums. He's passed Agent into 4.
Yeah, he has. He's doing nicely. DRS obviously doing its job. Yeah, mediums I think going to be the tyre.
Bit of a EFL Hall of Fame, I'd imagine, in the top 3.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
Exotic from Ultra.
Look at that. We've got probably the 3 highest gross point scoring drivers in the history of the BFL in P1, 2 and 3. In terms of, I think, pure total points across the season, I think it's probably worth a fiver to say that these 3 are the top 3. But I almost can't say it with certainty. I'm sort of, you know, it sounds right, doesn't it? It sounds right. But yeah, tempo. He's not really. He's not getting away, is he? No, he's not getting away. Here's the thing: is for a long part of this lap, you're full throttle. Obviously, these cars, they're able to follow considerably easier. He's going to be getting the DRS. That's what's most key. How long he can hold them up though on hard tyres, you know, that's where it's going to get, you know, that's tricky. Mello though, recovering from his spin, he finds himself P6. That's a tidy result. Should he stay there?
Love an amazing little fight going on for P8 right now. It's Fury followed by Oni, followed by Ellis, followed by Storm. For a blanket over all 4 of them, they needed threatened to go 3 wide.
It's like there's just 4 of them in here. They got 4 cars.
And I hate to think what this is going to look at coming up to Les Combes. This could be 3 wide easily, maybe even 4 into the equation.
Hold your breath.
The light flickering on this red ball. Here we go. Well, it's pretty uneventful. That was a little
bit anticlimactic, wasn't
Storm's
it?
got him very hot.
Oh, Storm.
Oh, Oni's dropped
Oh,
it.
he has. Oh, he's back on. Oh, he's back on. So too, I think Oni as well.
Yeah, They both covered it very well. Senna picking his way through the pieces.
Oh, Jacob on hard tyres. That's the fastest lap. That boy means business. Absolutely. He's throwing that car around. He's got, what, about a third of a lap to make up. I'm sure he's having fun. I'm sure he's enjoying himself throwing that car around. Wow, who'd have thought that for our pole sitter? That gap, though, between P1 and P2 just stayed quite steady. At 3 seconds, you know, no dramas. We've got, what, 8 laps to go. Maybe these guys quite comfortable where they are. Just looking to complete the laps, you know, nothing too crazy. And just get a really, really good points haul to kickstart their season. It would not surprise me. Yeah. I dare say our drivers are maturing, AJ.
Yeah, indeed. So we always knew that taking all this stuff for everybody was going to be a really nice change, just because it puts everyone on the same playing field. You've got no overlap in terms of where some of the assists are stronger, where some of the non-assists are stronger, and we were hoping it would close the field right up, and I don't think we can ever say that we've been disappointed, and it hasn't done that. So I think it's worked as intended in that respect. I've been very impressed.
Oh, Tempo's going for it. Oh, wow. Makes light work of Ultra. The difference between the mediums and the hards. I mean, the moves that Tempo's making. Yeah. He does have the time penalty, though. That's one thing you cannot forget. Does have that time penalty. Is that going to be outrageously crucial? You know, if it finished on this lap, yeah, that's a lot fewer points. Ultra will be patient.
Yeah. Oh, Tempo's gone wide.
But that extra grip that the mediums give, I mean, he's just going to hold on. Ultra will be sensible here. He knows this isn't really the place. He'll stay in that slipstream.
Yeah, talking of sensible, you've got Agent basically sort of holding fire behind these two. No sense him doing anything silly.
Just quietly biding their time. Seeing what happens, but this is a whole new kind of pressure for Tempo. You know, again, he's a rookie. He's been trying to get involved with the BFL for a little while. What's kind of held him back was a little bit of that maturity, actually, to be able to keep it all together, handle a little bit of pressure, you know, and to drive, you know, what is sensible and safely in, you know, a league conditions. You know, he's impressed in the trial. He's certainly got good speed, but this, you know, there's a lot of people watching right now, and there is no bigger pressure than Callum Ultra right in your gearbox. This man is finished P2 in every single championship. Unbelievable consistency throughout every single season.
Yeah, he's almost the Fernando Alonso, isn't he?
Well, look at the gap there.
Won all 3 seasons.
Look at the gap that's been pulled between Ultra and Tempo already. You know, just on tyres alone. You know,
yeah,
it's
traction
crazy.
and no ERS for Ultra. Yeah.
Yeah, that is.
But as I said, he could quite easily be our Fernando Alonso. Ultra could have quite easily won all 3 seasons. I know him and Snacks in season 2 was probably a little bit more clear cut, but he's always been there or thereabouts. And Agent is no slouch either. Like this kid knows what he's doing.
No, absolutely.
But yeah, Hansen calling it with the preset of 5 for Tempo. He definitely seems to have a little bit extra in terms of go juice down the street. We will obviously find out later on whether that is the case. But Senna coming back into the points as well. He's on the back of Storm.
Yeah, he's
deciding to do anything silly.
P11 at the minute. He's done 4 laps on these softs, and just sort of like looking at the tyres, you can start to see a little bit of that wear, see a little bit of the graining happening already. Oh, he's locked it up there though.
A little bit of
that's not going to help.
I wouldn't be surprised if Senna's almost driving a pace to get to the end as well. There's no point.
This is it.
Smashing these softs into the floor and not making it. His chance now of getting points is making these softs go to the end.
Storm Twister does have time penalties as well. You can see it on screen. Tempo's currently got 6 seconds worth of penalties. So at this rate, you know, he's just stand to lose a couple of positions. You know, Storm Twister on 3 seconds. So Senna does have the chance of getting a point here in this race. But everything could get muddled up here because you got Blocky and Mello Again, both on 3-second time penalties. Fury's not too far behind. You know, he's not far off at all. So potentially a few changes in the points for these guys as well. Gonna be interesting when they come across the line. Let's have a look then overall at the big winners. Tempo, head and shoulders above everyone. 11 places gained from his qualifying spot. A true testament to just how, you know, it's not all it's cracked up to be in qualifying. Things will certainly go your way in the race. And Callum Ultra as well, up 4 places. Next best, ironically, in P4 as well. Agent up a place. Exotic and Snacks up a place. So is Oni-chan in 12. Yeah, a few drivers gaining places. Jacob, though, unfortunately, the one to miss out the most. That bit of damage and that bit of off-roading it cost him dearly. Down in P13. Stunning quality from him. Expect to see him up near the top again next week.
Yeah, eerie similarities to his trial race in Australia. It just things haven't really gone his way today, Jacob.
Yeah, this is it. You know, just.
Let's hope that's not a defining kind of mantra for his season. But
no, we really hope not. That gap has come down a little bit. I'm not sure if Snacks has had a little wobble up there in P1.
Everything's starting to settle down, really. Pretty sort of comfortable gaps between all the cars. The closest one is Agent on the back of Ultra. See if Agent's in a position to do anything coming up to Lake Com. He's going to have the DRS.
I think he might, you know.
Ultra's going to defend.
I mean, it's going to be really close, but... Oh, Ultra's holding it. Oh, my goodness me. Oh, that is just so good.
Driving from the both.
That is so good. I hope to the high heavens that gets clipped. Oh, wow. Stunning. That is what it is all about, chat. Love good racing like that. He's not going to be far away though, is Ultra. He really won't be. Tempo is starting to catch the front runners a little bit, but those time penalties are going to be so costly. What could have been for him? It could have been a podium on debut without those time penalties.
Yeah, it could have been. Again, there's another guy who's hoping it's not going to be as Storm, his teammate, spins. So that's going to take the P10 argument out of the equation. It was looking likely anyway with the penalties, but
bit more certain now. Senna up into the points.
Yeah,
the chat goes wild.
But yeah, talking about eerie shades of Australia. Tempo was running in this exact position in Australia and spun it.
Yeah, he was.
So he'll be hoping he won't repeat that. I say chances are he's not going to make the gap on Agent and Ultra, so they potentially fighting over the last spot on the podium here. To find another 4 seconds in 2 laps is quite a tall ask, especially on drivers of Agent and Ultra's caliber. Mello and Rocky still going strong 6 and 7. Fury is looking to inherit a couple of places though in P8. Ellis solid drive P9, considering he was last at the end of the first lap.
Here goes Ultra.
Here comes Ultra.
Much simpler. There was these two going to be trading all the way through to the final lap. I get the feeling it's going to go that way.
One thing they've got to be conscious of, if Tempo is going to make this gap, they can't give it to him by battling.
No, this is it. You know, they both stand to get a good points finish. It is race 1, and with the time penalties Tempo got, you know, they're guaranteed. But ultimately, whoever's in front is going to be on the podium. Yeah, and there's just a little bit of prestige, you know, with that. They're both race winners, so they're both part of the race of champions, we should say. But it's your first race of the season. Nice to be up there. So
what I will say, I think we're at the point where Tempo's mediums are going to start going off as well, because these two, even though they're squabbling, they're coming back at him.
No, it can't be too far away.
Especially in the grip in the corners. That's not the strength of where we think Tempo's car is. We think all Tempo's strength is in the straight line. So the worse his wear gets, the worse the issue gets.
Oh my goodness me! Hang on, Jacob And goodbye. A bit further back, we've got him on the softs, Jacob on the hards. They have been side by side on the Kemmel Straight. Those softs have got so much grip. Oh, he turns in. There's no way they're going side by side through, but they do. They're side by side through. Oh, this is so good. The grip those softs have got allow him to hold on. But Jacob is going to be silky smooth. I mean, this is what a battle for P12. Look at this. Wow, stunning from the both of them there. That really, really was spectacular.
Yeah, I say at least now this is more exciting than Jacob's race was in Australia. He complained that he was a bit on his own.
Yeah.
Didn't really have anything to fight for. He's got a nice little squabble to keep things interesting here.
Oh,
this is what we like. It doesn't matter where you're racing for. You are racing for something, and this may only be over P12,
but we love it.
But this is what we love,
close.
Bro. Look at this.
This is close.
Jacob sticking it to the outside.
Oh, locks up. Oh, is that a switchback? Oh, I thought he was going. He went for the switchback, but
I had shades of me and you.
Oh, that could have been so good.
Hit you with the AJ cutback.
I tell you what, it's getting a bit darker as well on track. I don't think we're going to get any rain on time, but it's certainly clouding over. DRS is going to be open.
Now, one thing here, we've got a little bit of a license for Ultra and Agent to start fighting hard. Tempo has managed to pick up a third penalty. Now 9 seconds. Pretty much guarantees these two a podium. Agent looking to the outside of the bus stop.
I can't stop watching Jacob. This is so ridiculous. The grit those softs have allow it to come from so far back and hold it round the outside. Senna apparently has a slow puncture.
It's not a slow puncture, it's gone. That front right, so those soft.
Oh my goodness me. Oh no, Oni! Oh, Oni around Puon. He bins it. It's lap 21 of 22, so we won't get a safety car. We won't get one.
I wonder if Senna's puncture is tyre wear related. We know we had to
my goodness
try and tough it out on those softs.
Oh my god. Oh, he's battling. Oh, it's gone. Oh, it's gone. Oh, it's absolutely gone. Oh my goodness me. Oh, we start the final lap. Oh, Senna.
He's does the smart thing. Lets Jacob go.
And there, it's hard to catch up with everything that is going on.
Oh my
Unbelievable. Word. So look, let's have a look. We are on the final lap then, Foxes. Callum Ultra P5, Agent P4, Tempo in P3, but does have time penalties. So is Fresh Agent about to inherit a podium place for the first race of season 4? Snacks looking extremely comfortable, it must be said. That Alfa Romeo seems to be suiting him. Few more corners to go. This is where he won it, of course, wasn't it? Season 2, BFL champion. It was here at Spa that he clinched the championship. Opens his account with the win. IRL Snacks, your Belgian Grand Prix winner. Exotic Planes comes home in P2. And with the penalties, Agent takes the final podium spot. Ultra P4. Tempo down in P5. Mello, what a drive for him in P6. Blocky crosses the line. P7. Fury comes up. Solid PA. Ellis, designer in chief, in the points. And don't tell me it's points for Storm Twister. Oh my goodness me.
We had a running joke amongst the whole EFL guys. Neither Aston Martin was finishing a race all season. They've both got points in race 1. That's very, very well done.
Double points.
And hopefully that will do wonders for the confidence for the pair of them as well.
Let's hope so.
I say we called it at the time of the draft, didn't we? That's a very exciting pairing if that potential gets realised.
Jacob across the line. Senna then, with that slow puncture on the front right, trying to push those soft tyres Oh, what could have been for Senna? A little mistake in the pit lane. I mean, cost him dearly. No points for Senna on debut, but certainly showed a little bit of what this man is all about. Expect him to be coming back strong at the start of next week. Then across the line comes Senna, P12. Wow! Woo! Perfect time as well. Tempo driver of the day. GG's to you, my guy. Wow. RL Senna race win. RL Senna, sorry, RL Snacks, I should say. The first race winner of SEMA. Could he be the first driver to take multiple championships in the BFL? I don't know, maybe. It's probably just a little bit too early to tell at this stage. Stunning drives all around, it must be said. Amazing. Oh, it might not be champagne, but I'm sure there's a few of our drivers about to enjoy a drink. Sterling with the bits then. Your race winner, IRL Snacks in the Alfa Romeo. Started P2 on the grid on a one-stop. Wins the Belgian Grand Prix. Exotic Plains finishing where he left off in Season 3. He takes P2. A solid point score for him. Fresh agent on the podium. Is that a sign of things to come? Callum Ultra P4. Tempo driver of the day with those penalties in P5. Could have been a podium on debut. Those penalties cost him dearly. Mellow, stunning performance. Blocky and Fury as well. Ellis and Storm Twister grabbing the final point of race 1. Phenomenal.